All right. This is Lagos Talks 91.3, and it is The Office. My name is Michelle Ago, and as you know by now, you already know that The Office is proudly brought to you by the Chartered Institute of Personal Management and Lagos Talks 91.3. All right, I just thought you should know that. Now, as you know, this segment is definitely going to talk about some job listings and give you, the listeners, heads up on this week's updates in the HR space and things you need to do or practice to be ahead of of your peers in the office by strengthening your skills and just learning the trends and learning how to go along with it. Now, today, my guest is the chairman, Institutional Development Committee of CIPM. Now, my guest is a versatile human resource professional whose experience cuts across the advertising, manufacturing, banking, and public sector. Her experience spans the HR management value chain and the public sector practice of bespoke HR model of administration. She's a well sought after licensed facilitator on HR roles and practice in the public sector. She's a strategic advocate of growth mindset in the Lagos State Public Service, highly proactive, a team leader, a coach, a mentor, results-oriented, and a visionary leader. Now, she's currently the permanent secretary of the Lagos State Teaching Service Commission. Before the appointment into her current role, she was the director, admin, and human resource of the Lagos State Ministry of Health, where she administers workforce feeds across the multidisciplinary departments and units. She has contributed immensely to the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria in various capacities at chapter, branch, and national level. She's currently a member of the CIPM Governing Council in her capacity as the chairman of the Institutional Development Committee. She's extremely passionate about coaching and mentoring young adults. She loves growing and developing people to have the can-do and will-do spirit, and her thirst for smart work is addictive. Now, we're about to get a healthy dose of some of these amazing goodness. And if you don't know, well, my guest is Madam Olubusola Abidakun, MCIPM. She's the chairman, Institutional Development Committee of CIPM. Welcome to the office. Good evening.
Good evening, Michelle. Nice seeing you again. Good evening.
Yes, I am so honored to have you join us today on the show. It's such a pleasure. Welcome back.
Yes, same here. Same here.
All right. Now, today we'll be talking about creativity and innovation for business success. This is very crucial, especially now that, businesses might be going through some changes with the subsidy removal, operational cost might go higher. Customers right now, Nigerians are now looking for more value for the money that they pay, because people are a lot more calculative now about how they spend. They are more cost conscious, and for that reason they're seeking out value. And it's very important that businesses moving forward are more creative and innovative to stay in business. So permit me to ask you first, what do we truly mean by creativity and innovation?
Okay, that's right, Michelle. Thank you. Creativity, let me just break it down. Creativity is bringing up a unique idea.
Okay.
While innovation is implementing those ideas in order to give value. So simply put, innovation is applied creativity or implementing creativity. Now, until a creative idea is implemented, innovation has not taken place. And let me just give you a typical example. A typical example was an online article which gives a better perspective. It's about the invention of the motorcycle. That was one of the biggest innovation over scooters. In the early centuries, people used to travel with scooters, for which they have to make lots of effort in order to start it. You have to kneel, you have to kick, you have to push it from the other sides. But then, after so many years, nobody even thought of inventing bikes. The invention of the motorcycle made people realize that they can also ride bikes without making any extra effort. They just have to click the switch and it starts automatically. So in this example, the thought of the creation of a new traveling motorcycle is the creativity, but the actual invention is the innovation. That's simply put.
Thank you. I love the description when you said innovation is applied creativity. That is the short way to
Yes,
look
it
at it.
is.
Now, how do
Yeah.
these two terms impact business success? Can you hear me? All right, I think my guest is having some network issues. We cannot hear her at the moment. But yes, you're still listening to The Office, and we're discussing creativity and innovation for successful businesses. And my guest today is Olubusola Abidakun, MCIPM. She's a coach.
Are you there, Michelle?
Business.
Sorry, we went off network.
Okay.
I'm just playing
No.
that ad. We'll be back now.
Okay. Okay. All right. I know you were trying to say, how do the two terms impact business?
Yes.
I'll
ask
the
question again.
Such as Marilyn Maduka, People
I'll
Business
ask the question
Services
again
Director,
when I get on there.
AB InBev, Wale Adediro, Group HR and General Services Director, Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC, Princess Adenike Adedoyin Ajayi, MD CEO, ADTO Consultancy, Professor Yahaya Baba, Faculty of Social Sciences, Uthman Danfodio University, Sokoto, and others. To register, visit www.cipmnigeria.org/SHRF. CIPM, we deliver value through people.
All right, you're still listening to The Office on Lagos Talks 91.3. We do apologize for that quick break, but we're back and better. And before we went on that short break, we were just asking a question. And my question is, how do these two terms impact business success? I'm talking about creativity and innovation. How does it truly impact business success?
Okay, yeah. Businesses need to innovate to achieve different and better results. In the words of Albert Einstein, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So, for instance, the COVID-19 pandemic brought a lot of innovation in businesses, even at personal levels.
Right.
Even recall so many people, so many churches had quick weddings. It did a lot of savings. Organizations had to implement initiatives. We had to do a lot of staggering of staff members to work. And it was doable. Pre-COVID, we never knew this was doable. But post-COVID, innovation and creativity took another step. We all had to quickly think of ways to adapt to a new normal in order to deliver value to our customers. Any organization that does not create new ways of doing things may just become stagnant,
right.
Which is damaging to the business. And through innovation, you can generate new products, services, or processes that will positively impact the finances of the business. Innovation, in essence, fosters growth.
All right. Now, we just had an ad on CIPM and the events coming up. So the CIPM has this event coming up from the ad that we aired earlier. Can you please shed more light on this topic? When is the event and what is it truly all about?
All right. The event is the Special Human Resource Forum, and it is the 15th edition. I think last year I spoke on the 14th, Michelle, I can't remember now. And this 15th edition, is themed Driving Strategic Innovation in an Uncertain Business Environment. It will hold virtually on Thursday, 6th July 2023 at 12 noon prompt.
Okay.
Again, it is aimed at exposing participants to global best practices and providing insights on how to apply them. That is the only way businesses can survive right now.
Where is it happening?
Yeah, it's happening on where in virtually.
Virtually, okay.
It's virtually on Thursday, 6th July at 12 noon prompt here.
Okay.
And the conversation will be facilitated by a global thought leader as the guest speaker and other high-level panelists who will weigh in on the conversation to share from different perspectives. It's going to be a real boom. And so many organizations are already tuning in.
All right. Is this a free event or people will have to register and pay for it?
Oh, Michelle, it's not free.
I can imagine.
Members, CIPM members Their CIPM members will pay 25,000 naira only, and non-members will pay 30,000 naira.
All right.
Which is highly, almost 500% subsidized. This used to be a conference, cost 1,000 naira. But like I said, post-COVID, life has become easier. We can do so many of the things cheaper and in an easier way. And that's why it's 25,000 naira for members and 30,000 naira for non-members.
All right.
And apart from that, it's open to the general public, both members and non-members. The audience cuts across MDs, CEOs, HR directors and managers, chief HR officers, business leaders, senior executives, stakeholders, and human capital management. In fact, it's for everyone. And this 15th edition provides a platform to discuss technological changes and innovation in HR and business generally. Organizations must be innovative enough to enhance the chances of not only business survival, but the continuation of profits making and business sustainability, even during disruptions and uncertainty due to market industry competitiveness, both locally, internationally, be it technological disruptions, issues of force majeure, like the COVID pandemic, labor reforms, social, political, you name it, economic changes, amongst others. And the conversation at the forum will provide global insights into the how of all this and how to survive. That's simply put.
Wow. This is interesting. And like you said, this is open to everyone.
Yeah, yes, it is. Everyone, every business leader, everybody, anyone that wants to make it in business.
Right. Now let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back to discuss this even further. I'm loving the sound of it, but I do understand the details. July 6th, 12 noon, and it's virtual. People will have to register. Where would they register from? The websites?
Oh, yes. The website. They will register from, there's a link, and then all they need to do is link up to, they'll link up to www.shrf. It's been posted to all the networks, and registration can actually be done online and seamlessly via www.cipmnigeria.org/shrf. Do you want me to repeat that?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Registration can be done online seamlessly via www.cipmnigeria.org/shrf. Simply put.
All right. Thank you so much. Now we'll have to go on a quick break. I'll be right back to discuss this topic further and possibly take some calls as well. This is The Office, and it's Lagos Talks 91.3. We are discussing creativity and innovation for business success. And our guest is Ma'am Olubusola Abidakun, MCIPM. She's the Chairman, Institutional Development Committee of CIPM. Don't go anywhere. Just a 3 minutes break.
Announcement, big announcement. MTN is back with another amazing Nokia C21 Plus 4G smartphone is on sale for just 53,000 naira. That's right, I said 53,000 naira. But that's not all. MTN's gonna drop free 1 GB data and 100% bonus on select data bundles in the next 6 months. The phone comes with a fully effect battery, don't design, with all the good stuff like fingerprint and face unlock included. There's also flexible payment plans available from the MTN.
Yeah, hello. Who is this, please?
What are you waiting for? Visit the nearest MTN store to get your
Well, sports is also big business. Want to know about how sports can be your best big business? What's in sports business with Olubusola Izaga on Lagos Talks 91.3 FM every Tuesday from 10:30 a.m. Join the conversation. This is the University of Africa. Here, the most important qualification is imagination, because here, everyone has a reason to imagine. Passion, finesse, skill, grace, stocks, peace. What's your reason? We want to hear it from you. Imagine it with you. Maybe even make it a reality for you. Follow at Airtel Nigeria on all social media platforms for more details. T's and C's apply. Airtel, a reason to imagine. Are you looking for a forum to discuss technological changes and innovation in HR and business? Join us at the 15th Special Human Resource Forum of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria, holding virtually. Theme: Driving Strategic Innovation in an Uncertain Business Environment. Date: Thursday, the 6th of July, 2023. Fee: 25,000 Naira for members and 30,000 Naira for non-members. Time: 10 a.m. prompt. Join global thought leaders such as Marilyn Maduka, People Business Services Director, Africa, AB InBev, Wale Adediran, Group HR and General Services Director, Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC, Princess Adenike Adedoyin Ajayi, MD CEO, ADTO Consultancy, Professor Yahaya Baba, Faculty of Social Sciences, University, Sokoto, and others. To register, visit www.cipmnigeria.org/SHRF. CIPM, we deliver value through people.
Join the conversation on the most relevant issues affecting the workplace, as well as the human resource patterns being positioned to solve them on The Office. Get notifications on available job listings and advice on how to apply from featured experts in the industry every Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only on Lagos Talks 91.3.
All right, we're back.
This is Lagos Talks 91.3.
Welcome back. This is The Office on Lagos Talks 91.3 FM. Now, before the break, we learned so much about this event coming up, put together by CIPM, and we've learned how to attend and all the details that we need to know to be a part of this virtual event. Now, I would like to ask, for a topic like this, I assume there are selected thought leaders, like you mentioned. You said there's going to be thought leaders, panelists that will be attending or be sharing deep insight into the subject matter. Because my listeners need to know who these people are, so I'd like to ask who will be speaking at this event.
Okay, Michelle.
Yes.
For the guest speaker, we have Amy Dufresne, top notch. She's the Chief Executive Officer of the Human Resource Certification Institute, that is HRCI. It's a organization offering certifications to HR strategists. And she will be accompanied during the presentation by Clarissa Peterson, a board member of the HRCI. Panelists we have top-notch panelists too. Number one, we're going to have Marilyn Maduka, MCIPM, who is a People Business Service Director, Africa, AB InBev. We have Wale Adediran, FCMPM, the immediate past president, CIPM, who is the Group HR General Services Director, Flour Mills of Nigeria. We have a retired permanent secretary, Princess Adenike Adedoyin Ajayi, who is the MD CEO, ADTO Consultancy. And of course, we have Professor Yahaya Baba, who is in Faculty of Social Sciences, Usman Dan Fodio University, Sokoto. And of course, your humble self and my team members will be there.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for sharing that information with us. Now, what are the top 3 takeaways that participants should expect to learn and apply in their organization?
Okay, I've been saying this over and over, but then I'll be very happy to say it's over 91.3 again.
All right.
Number one, attendees will gain knowledge and insights on establishing a mechanism within which the organization can increase its chances of survival during and after disruption.
Right.
They're going to be able to create top-notch employees that are highly motivated, impactful, skillful, and loyal to the organization. These days, we don't want just employees, but business partners in the organizations. And again, it's going to be a kind of entrenchment of a high-level performance management system that will ensure employees' commitment, experience, and engagement. It's going to teach them how to create a critical stakeholders management process and mechanism to ensure a rancor-free stakeholders operation, while also teaching them deploying a strategy to ensure seamless transition to technological breakthrough, where all statistical, operational, and key performance indicator indices can be harnessed to quickly and easily make predictions of any danger ahead regarding the market or industry challenges that it may affect the organization or business enterprise. It's to make everyone, every business leader, to be on their toes in order to analyze anything operating in the business world. And apart from that, it's going to attract 3 to 5 credit points for membership upgrade and the renewal of the HR practicing license.
All right, thank you. So we have already clarified that this is a paid event and you've shared how we can register, but just one last time, I'd like you to just share with us the website again so people can go on and register and be a part of it.
Okay, register through www.cipmnigeria.org/SHRF.
Right, thank you. Is there any final thoughts you'd like to share before we go?
Oh, yes. I would like everyone to know that human resource is the oxygen of any organization. The workforce must be well selected, placed, and trained. I do implore all business-focused strategists to register for the Special Human Resource Forum immediately, because what is key? Knowledge is key. What do you have? And another thing is that no one is useless unless you use them less. Everyone should register immediately. And once again, if you give me 2 minutes, I will run through what CIPM is all about. So what is CIPM? We are the only body chartered by law to regulate the practice of human resource management in Nigeria. We have the responsibility of promoting and developing the profession, disseminating and promoting knowledge and the exchange of information and ideas amongst practitioners, maintaining a high standard of professional competence, and ensuring that the management of HR in Nigeria, both in the public and private sectors, conforms with the best professional standards. I know, Michelle, that just last week, there was a memorandum of understanding between CIPM and the CIPD London. And not only that, just this week, the president is still in America right now, the SHRM, we're going to keep soaring and extending our frontiers to the extent that you will be able to practice anywhere. And then what are the benefits of joining CIPM? You'll be recognized as a professional who is licensed to practice HR. Upon induction as a member of the Institute, you will have access to valuable resources in thousands, a digital library to help you solve challenges. You'll join a network of over 12,000 HR professionals who consistently deliver value. You have access to HR subject matter experts, just like the SHRF. You'll be able to participate in continuous learning programs for growth and development, and so many other better career prospects. And how do you become a member? There are various routes to membership, depending on your level of experience. Those with little or no experience will go through the examination route and write certain exam stages, while those with 7 years experience and above will go through other routes. All the detailed requirements are available on CIPMnigeria.org.
All right.
I mean, that's all. And then, people often ask that, when can they enroll for CIPM examinations? The examination, March, June, September, and December. And the registration period for each diet is communicated per time. All this can be checked on our website. I'm sure people are more enlightened now.
I'm sure they are. Thank you so much for joining us today. My guest,
Thank
like
you,
I did,
Michelle.
yes, it's a pleasure to have you join us. My guest is Madam Olubusola Abidakun, MCIPM. She's the chairman, Institutional Development Committee of the CIPM. She's many things, but we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining us today. And July 6th is the date where we hear you and see you virtually. You know, alongside all the amazing speakers and panelists that will be there for this event, and we cannot wait to be a part of it. So you already know what to do. Rush to the website, get registered, and you can just ask questions. You can send me a message. I can send you the website link if you'd like to make sure you do not miss this grand opportunity to be a part of this well-packaged event that will be beneficial to you and your business. Thank you for joining us. Have a beautiful evening.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
Bye.
Keep registering. Keep registering. Bye.
Bye.